Tadaima, welcome back to Being Tawana. I'm so excited because today is the first Therapy Thursday of 2024, and I have so much that I want to discuss. And last night, as I was going through my notes, I was like, okay, what can I talk about first? And this topic is something that I think I really needed to discuss because I'm coming out of this feeling right now. So I think it's so important to discuss it. So today's Therapy Thursday is all about how isolation is the dream killer. Before I get into the topic, though, I want to say thank you for coming to watch my content. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Please go back when you have time and watch the previous videos that I have. I hope they will be helpful, they will be entertaining, and it describes basically what this channel is about. It's all about mental wellness and how we can make each other better. So that's what I'm about. So thank you. And if you've been here before, I love you. I thank you for watching. I thank you for, the encouragement to keep going, the comments, the texts that I get, the calls that I get. Thank you so much. So let's get into today's topic. So what made me want to discuss isolation is because the last, few months, I want to say maybe the last 4 or 5 months, I have been, in a space where, depressed, sad, insert all the down feelings. I've had them and didn't want to talk to anybody. Didn't want to, I didn't want to put this negative energy on anybody else. So what I tend to do is, I don't say I necessarily internalize it completely because I still, live life and interact with people and do things. I'm a functional depressed person. I can be depressed and you won't know it. But these last few months, I've just been like, I'm to myself. I was in my favorite place, which is behind me, which is the bed. I love my bed. If you know me, I love, love, love my bed. So that's where I was. If I'm at home, I'm in the bed. I will cook. I like cooking. I like baking. I'll do that because going out to eat all the time, food doesn't taste very good to me. So I'll cook and do all that stuff, and then after I'm done, in the bed. That was my thing. And so I had to choose to live, literally, and not just, okay, I'm happy, I'm smiling, let's go. Nope. Like, really be intentional about how I'm spending my time, what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, being real with myself. And so, what month is this? This is January. So, yeah, about the middle of December, I was like, you know what? It's time. I'm done. I'm done with this. And so, I'm coming out of the isolation. And I have a family. I live with my family. So that keeps me going. Thank God, you know. But I have friends, I have people that I love, that I care about. There are some people that I had to, let them be, because more so of an energy thing for me. If I look at my phone and you calling me and I don't want to pick up the phone because I don't like the way you make me feel, you out of here. So that's kind of what's been going on with some people, not all people. But for the most part, I need to be back in relationship with others. So some facts about what isolation can do to you. Isolation increases the risk of dementia by 50%. Elderly people who are isolated have a 27% risk of developing dementia by being isolated, obviously, which is unfortunate. Isolation increases your risk of heart disease by 29%. And it can also increase your risk of having a stroke by 32%. And you have a stroke and you by yourself, who gonna know? That's it. You done. You meeting the maker at that point. And the main thing that it does, causes depression, increased anxiety, and most unfortunately, people can commit suicide because they're isolated, and all those down feelings are, just magnified, right? I'm facing the sun, which is why um, you you see it be so bright. I'm right in front of my window, and it has been a very cloudy day here in Florida, and the sun is coming out. So I'm gonna go with it, and I'm not gonna delete this take. I'm gonna go ahead and rock with it. Whatever mistakes I make, it's gonna be on here. So let's just finish this up. So all those things are caused by isolation, or are enhanced, and not in a good way, by isolation. And I wanted to bring that out because this is the season for it. It's dark outside, it gets dark quick. The days are starting to become longer, it's just taking a while. It is cold in most places. Um, it's just the time for it, for people to be depressed. And when you're feeling like that, the first thing to do is to recognize what you are feeling. Be real with yourself and be like, okay, yeah, this is what this is. And I'm a big proponent of sitting with your feelings, sitting with them, not long, recognizing what they are, and be like, okay, this is what this is. And then what is the resolution to all that? So different things that you can do to help beat isolation. First off is start exercising. If you don't have money to join a gym, or you don't like being in a gym like me, I'm not a gym person. I'm outdoors, taking a walk, taking a hike. I have been doing home Pilates. I would love a Pilates machine, and I will get me one. It's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a minute, but I'm gonna get me one. But I love Pilates. But do that with others. You can find a group. Um, one person, maybe, a close friend, or a good neighbor, somebody that you can work out with. And it's also a good accountability partner. You can do that. So by a gym, park, neighborhood, whatever. Get out, do it a few times a week where you can tolerate it. Don't push yourself where you're doing it every day, because sometimes that's not realistic. But a few times a week, 2-3 times a week is fine. Get out, do something, okay? The next thing that you can do is volunteer. Find a cause that you are interested in and join. Get started. Go on a Saturday morning, or whenever you're off, whenever you're free. If you love elderly people like I do, go to your local nursing facility and ask them, how can I volunteer? That helps them and it helps you. So that's always a way to get started. The next thing that you can do is learn a new skill. So I was taking classes to learn how to be a beekeeper, and I wanted to have like a whole farm, but I don't know about that. I don't know. Something small, it's fine with me. And my grandmother, when, she was here, when I was a kid growing up, she used to plant and garden in her backyard. And, one of my in-laws, she's a gardener. And so I've always admired that skill. So something that you can also do, you can learn a new skill, do something that you enjoy. You can join a book club, you can join a church group, or any type of worship group that you think would be helpful for you. Join and get out there. If you have like-minded people, let's say you're in something online, maybe you can have like a group online that you're in. They have these groups for everything nowadays. Maybe, once a month you guys meet up and discuss, your activity, or what you're into. You discuss it together in person, over coffee, over brunch, whatever. And then most importantly, people that are close to you, your siblings, your children, your close friends, talk to them. The person that is for you, that loves you, will definitely want to help you. But you also want to be able to help yourself. You should want to help yourself. And I think that's something that I'm learning. I'm learning that I can talk about an issue, and I can have a problem that I'm going through, and I can discuss it. But I cannot keep living in that space where I'm not doing anything about it. And I have to want to help myself. So here I am. I'm working on me, and I don't want anybody to feel like they are alone in this world, because you're not. You have some people that love you, that care for you, and they are there. You just have to let them know. So that is all for today's video. I'm running up on 11, a little after 11 minutes or so. And I'm not going to delete this take. We're just going to keep it how it is. So enjoy your Thursday. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. Do something fun. Do something especially for yourself. Eat your this.